So, as somebody that works in the marketing space already, I was lucky enough to have a contact with Carter Blood Care. I've worked with this woman for the last 3 years to organize blood drives for my current employer. I was able to schedule a Zoom meeting with Miss Janice Kirkendall, who works inside the fundraising department of Carter Blood Care. She set aside 10 minutes of her busy day to speak to me, so I totally jumped at the opportunity to ask her a few questions. I started off with the usual, who are you and what do you do for the company? She explained that her job centers around organizing blood drives in the Athens, Corsicana, Kemp, and Maybank areas. She told me that the purpose of the blood drives was to encourage donors to donate on the spot. Carter Blood Care operates several blood buses and also has a donation center within their main building complex. I asked her what the current marketing plan was and how effective that marketing plan was. She explained that the marketing team is always looking to improve our strategy, but the current marketing campaign has generated enough donors that they currently do not have a blood shortage in East Texas. She also gave credit to the pandemic for the recent rise in donations. She said, off the record, people tend to feel obligated if somebody that they know has recently been sick or injured, so they tend to donate more at that point. This applies to all three generations equally across the board. I like to think that the American spirit might also have something to do with that because we tend to rally when things get difficult. Ms. Kirkendall was very professional and a total pleasure to speak with. I asked her if she marketed individually to each generation, and surprisingly, she told me no. She said our current marketing strategy is not based solely on generations. It is an interesting theory for sure. Incorporating advertisements specific to each generation might very well be something we should consider in the future. I was delighted that our team's suggestion was received with such positivity. This interview was very short and sweet and to the point because Ms. Kirkendall is a very busy woman. I thanked her and let her go so she could get back to her important work schedule and keeping track of all of the blood drives during this busy holiday season.